Share 76. One of my shares about coincidences starts with, when I was on my alcoholic bottom, I was working for my distant uncle on his grape vineyard in Rhode Island, driving a tractor. We were planting a vineyard. There were two other people working there. One of whom was a young woman who also got sober, and she and I still meet up. I was showing up every day hungover for work. It was a few months prior to me getting sober. But what I needed to do was to get all these relatives and family members off of my back about my drinking. So I thought that what I should really do, because I was teaching myself Italian that summer too, was go to Italy and buy my own grape vineyard and live there and make wine and drink in safety and in secrecy and in privacy. It would take some doing, as I would have to hire an Italian real estate lawyer and transfer funds, but it was doable. So anyway, later in the fall, I sent away to the Italian Tourist Board for some brochures on that part of Italy, and all they had was on Brescia. So I had the brochures on Brescia, and so in the summer of 1985, on the beach in Rhode Island at sunset, I wrote with my toe in a drunken stupor in the sand the Italian word for grape, which is uva, and I thought to myself, ah, there is my destiny. Anyway, nearly 2 years later, I found myself a year and a half sober, living in the mountains of Virginia, which were very similar to those of Brescia, and I was starting a kiwi fruit vineyard. I was living outside the city of Charlottesville, which is where they have the University of Virginia, which is abbreviated everywhere to the letters UVA. I thought that was maybe one of the first times of really feeling that I was living in God's world, not my world. And one of my fondest memories of the UVA campus police was the campus of the UVA campus was of the campus police, the security police car, with the UVA security written on the side of the door. And you know, no matter how big and fat that cop was sitting there eating donuts and how ridiculous the car looked with the lights and the sirens and everything, I just had to smile because I had a spiritual thing happening when I saw that. Then there was the UVA Information Center and all kinds of things that had UVA in front of them. One reason I think I ended up going to AA there in Verona, Italy, was to pay homage to the destiny I never had. Actually, there was a Verona in Virginia, too, right near to where I was living, but I never went to AA there, although I think they did have a meeting there. I don't think I even ever went to that Verona at all, period.